Hola a todos y bienvenidos. Welcome to another episode of the video version of Real Fast Spanish, where I explain some of the tips and tactics for learning how to get to a conversational level of Spanish quickly. Now, I have just arrived at Melbourne Airport, and you can see just behind me the plane I'm about to get on. I'm actually going somewhere a little bit different this time, somewhere really interesting, in fact. And seeing that this is a video, of course, I'd rather show you where I'm going as opposed to tell you. If you've watched any of my videos before, you'll know that I like to turn some of these situations where I find myself in my day-to-day life into a lesson that will help you. I like to turn these situations in my day-to-day life into a metaphor or a lesson that will help you with your goals of learning Spanish. You see, I'm not going to tell you exactly where I'm going, but what I will say is I'm about to get on a plane, and it's going to be about 15 hours in the air, then I've got 2 or 3 hours in an airport.
Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen.
So it's going to be a very long day, and if I'm being honest, I actually find flying quite uncomfortable. But this is where the metaphor is going to come in, because I know that the destination where I'm going to arrive is going to be pretty special and pretty exciting. Now, the way I see it is that this is a perfect metaphor for what I'm going to talk about in this video, which is making progress with your Spanish. And the idea is really simple. In order to progress your Spanish or to improve your level significantly, it takes time and focus consistently over a period of time. You're not going to be able to improve in a day. And the reason I'm bringing this up in this video is because this 36 hours of travel that I'm about to go through, I can't arrive in my destination just like that. It's going to take a long period of being uncomfortable to get to where I want to get to, but you can call it a necessary part of being able to move from one spot to another. If you've been following Real Fast Spanish for a while, you've watched some of my other videos or you've read some of the articles on the blog, and some of the things I'd like to talk about to help you with your Spanish is talk about some of the mental side of learning a language. And that includes not just the theory and the vocab and the grammar, but how you think about your thinking and how you set your goals and think about what it takes to progress your Spanish. And that's what I want to talk about in this video. I want to talk about how to progress your Spanish and how to get from one level to another. And the metaphor of getting on a plane for 15 hours, waiting for another 4 or 5 hours and getting on another plane for 8 hours, a long period of discomfort in order to get to my destination, is a perfect parallel to the way you need to think about improving your Spanish. So that's the first leg of my journey out the way. I've made it to Los Angeles. That's the first stop. Now I've got to get on another flight for the next part of the journey. So after about 25 hours of travel, I finally made it to the end destination, which is Cancun in Mexico. You can sort of see behind me, it's sort of a bit late at night, but actually it's not a very good shot there. Basically, the point of this video is that progression takes time, and you need to focus over time to improve where you want to go from one place to another. Now, I don't know whether it works as well, this metaphor of getting on a plane. But what I would suggest is that you try and set yourself a challenge. Try to do something in a period of time, rather than try and learn something in one day or focus on one little thing. Say for the next 3 weeks, for the next 2 months, I'm going to focus on this aspect of my Spanish, and set yourself that goal, something that can be consistently worked on for a period of time, this is how you make progress. Now on that note, I'm extremely jet lagged and extremely tired, so it's time to go to bed. But in the morning, I might look for some opportunities to share some Spanish examples with you while I'm here on this YouTube channel. Hasta pronto.
May I have your attention? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final boarding.
Hola todo. Now I've just arrived at Melbourne Airport, and today
Have your attention? Thank you, ladies.
do an extended period of focus or discomfort. You've got that destination you want to achieve. And so if you're learning Spanish, then obviously you're going to have to take time to work on it.
In conjunction with our codeshare partner, American Airlines flight number AA. Master Adam Belly, gentlemen, Qantas Airways flight QF93, 99 guys. GA719 to Jefferson, 7349.
Talk about some of the mental side of learning a language. On another plane for another 6 hours.
Ladies and gentlemen, this announcement goes all passengers who reserve your